The stream is live.
Yes, it
Nice.
is. Yes, yes. Welcome, everybody, to a late episode of Incubator Weekly this week. We've got today our good friend Mikhail. How's it going, Mikhail?
Hey guys.
And down below, but certainly not the lowest on the totem pole here, we've got designer, CEO, BMD.GG. Why
Yeah,
don't
hello,
you
hello.
introduce yourself to us, designer?
Yeah, so my name is Simeon. You can call me BMD or designer. And I'm the creative director in my design studio here in Thailand. So, yeah, for the past 2 decades, I was helping more than like 500 clients build their visions. And I'm like that designer guy that always connects all the dots together to actually build something greater for developers. So yeah, I helped a lot of clients get to millions and billions of dollars. So now it's time for Dash. So I'm really eager and energized to help Dash get great again. So yeah, all the
Yeah,
best.
yeah. I
Thank you
like
for all
your
the
energy.
support. One thing I want to tell is for the chat, like a huge, huge thanks because like every time I post something in Discord, I got a lot of reactions, a lot of likes, and people discuss it and people like it, and I feel that I'm in the right spot. Like in other projects, sometimes it's a bit messy, but here I feel like it's a huge need of quality pixels, on the screen. So I'm here to do that together with Michael. Like we have a strong team of developers that we can deliver project after project after project after project. So prepare 2025 is the year of Dash. So not a financial advice, but yeah, keep track of what we are doing.
Yeah, and you've already proven yourself worthy by doing several designs. The most prominent of which I think would be the Platform Explorer website, at least for Dash, anyway.
Yeah.
That's what most people would know your work from. And so you guys have worked together. Also, just in case nobody else caught that, BMD stands for Black Mirror Designer. And why don't you just tell us how you and Mikhail got to know each other real briefly, and then you've got a slide deck that we'll jump right into after that.
Mhm. So during the last 2 decades, I built my community of developers and designers around the world. So they all know about like what I can deliver, what I can do, and so on. So they try to connect me with different interesting people. So Michael is basically one of the uh, guys that got connected through one of my best developers. Like they actually live in the same city. So it's basically a live reference when Mikhail had the needs, to do something with Platform Explorer. So we know him because I spent like 2 or 3 years working with other developers that they somehow connected over there. So 1337, peace to you and your family as well. That's our friend, Mike. So yeah.
Nice, nice. All right, so let's jump into your proposal. I'm showing it on the screen right now, so feel free to go right ahead. Actually, before you jump in, I'll just give people really high level context. You guys contacted me, said you had some ideas for um, changing the dash.org website. So that's a big thing. I do know that there was a recent redesign, somewhat of a redesign, not like an overhaul or anything like that. But I think what you're proposing is a design change. And then also, Mikhail, you mentioned off show and in our messages that that might also involve changing the back end, how it's implemented as well, not just the what people see in terms of the pixels, but also recoding it to have a modern tech stack. So I'll let you talk about that a little bit afterwards as well. But let's jump into your design proposal.
Maybe
Mhm.
we will have some introduction into that first. Let me just have a little intro.
Sure.
So what? So the topic, yeah, called the Shark website overhaul. So what we? So yeah, a lot of people not a lot, but quite people was asking. Like we had a redesign recently, but it's not really that fresh as it could be, and that also depends uh, on some things like resources and um, what TCG is currently focused on is the platform. So the website is not the first priorities, but it's like the first uh, the the face of the Dashwork website, and I think we could go and like think about that, like how can we make it better, and we can do it on the we can do a whole redesign, make a new website that will look fresh, that will look modern, that have better that will have a modern stack, technology stack that will allow to make updates more frequent, to make website easily to update and stuff like that. We could do it, but there is also another questions. If we want to make a new website, we need to make a new design. So mm, we have current guidelines, but they were last time refreshed like in 2018, when the new Dash logo was created, like the last new Dash logo. Yeah, and it would be really really great to refresh our branding, our guidelines, to make all of our future apps looks more modern, looks more fresh, and possibly redesign our current applications. And just have a solid base for designing the new applications. Yeah, that's what Black Mirror designer wants to do. Yeah. So.
Thanks, Michael. Yeah,
Mhm.
this is basically like the number one problem that we faced when we met each other. Like he showed me like all the projects that he was working on, and he showed like all the other websites and stuff. And for me, Dash was like a new project. Like I always knew about Dash, but I never paid attention. And to be honest, until the uh, first five calls, like I was confused because Dash is basically the first DAO, so it's like a big bullet point that nobody is talking about. So the whole
Yeah.
concept of Dash right now, in my vision, like when I visit the website and stuff, is just another wallet. You look like a layer 2 token, like they have better websites, like. And the first time I dig deeply into like the whole ecosystem, like all the Electron wallets, all the Dashcore wallets, all everything. I was clicking, and from a designer perspective, that for 2 decades he was building pixels, I got annoyed. But from the other part, I was like, oh, there is a lot of place to work here. So let's start small with Platform Explorer, and then we will see what we can do next. And from the first second I started digging in, of course, dash.org was the one of the website, and it was actually before the small redesign that you have right now. So it was extremely outdated. And it's not like yesterday we had this idea, yeah, let's make Dash a better website. No, it's constant pain, like everyday pain when you get inside on the website, you try to download something, blah, blah, blah. You always get like this idea, okay, we are now working on Platform Explorer, but we want to make some greater changes to improve like the overall user experience, like for regular people, for them to be able to just open from the phone and just start digging deeply into something beautiful, something like strongly built by a strong DAO. Like the proposal that I'm showing you right now, it's not something that's from me personal. Like I will be working on branding. It's because of huge experience and again connecting people and stuff. I have like the best design agency. It's Voronoi. It's Valery. It's one of my friends that helped me with my design studios. So he basically built branding for my design studio. And after this, I was using and making designs for other clients, So right now we want to connect all the strongest people that I have in my connections to start working on a monthly basis for Dash and just improve. So you will be so constantly bombarded with design that you will have the same problem that have all my other clients. Okay, design is done now. Now we need more developers. So I want really to make a lot of designs, new guidebook, new guides for the next apps, and just start working on like a bootstrap for the next apps that will be built on Dash platform and on Dash layer one. Like we, the focus here is not on like let's change some pixels and make like it pretty. It's to focus seriously on the branding part. So every time we deliver something on the internet, we get some small maybe patterns, maybe colors, maybe fonts, maybe like something that connects the dots together, so people understand, okay, this material is from Dash, this app is from Dash, this is from Dash. So it's to make people understand Dash is layer one, Dash is the father, Dash is something like it's not like a altcoin and whatever. It's something built to help people like get this into a DAO, understand how this DAO works. Like if people don't know what these three letters mean, please give it a good read, because DAO is basically the future of everything that can be built online. Like we are a decentralized organization that everybody can join and help us on this big mission. And I'm amazed that no other designers joined to like help you push this. So I'm happy to be like the one of the first Spartans that will take this task on his shoulders. And really, like I have a lot of people that I still didn't connect to Dash because we didn't have the tasks for like more creative tasks. Like the more tasks we get, the more people I can connect, the more people will start helping, and it will push further and further. But Voronoi, like the company right now from Cyprus, with Valery in charge, like the creative director, like now we can show you what we want to propose. So here you won't see any like ideas and stuff. Like we want to keep it for the next phase. Like we really want to make a show out of this. Like every month you get some new proposal from us, but with variations. So maybe we'll post 3 proposals, and for which will be voted, we will move forward with that specific design. So we really want to engage the DAO and to make them a part of this expanding the branding and yeah, doing all of this stuff. So let's dive into the presentation. I think it's more than enough for the introduction and who is do. So we're really like a multidisciplinary design team. Yeah, like we have so many creators, like just bombard us with tasks and we will be working on improving it. And branding is the first step in this. Like through all the plan that I have right in my mind, like the improving the first steps with branding with Dash, with like guides, rules, buttons, style guides, like atom design and stuff, will help us move towards pushing every project faster and faster and faster, because you'll have the guides, you'll have the bootstrap. So specifically Valery with me on this task, we want to focus on three points, like the branding, the motion design, and campaigns like for social media. Like we want to create a branding that will connect like everything. Like I said before, every time you see something, you understand it's from Dash, it's from Dash, it's from Dash. So we really want to focus on all of the bullet points, like what we want to do here. Like I said, I had a lot of interesting clients as well, but Valery with his Voronoi studio, like he's working with big names. Like this is what I'm really proud to bring him on board to show actually something interesting, because if you just look at the quality that this guy is presenting his stuff, like I was always amazed. Like for me, it's like reading a new book every time Valery presents a new projects from his team and his portfolio. So I really want like this quality of design, this quality of ideology of 3D rendering, like not some stock images, stock mockups, stock 3D stuff, like crafted with a big experience, big soul, and put effort into every single detail. Like, okay, let's go. Video. Yay. So I really like all this glassmorphism, this with gradients, with minimalism, with like we just enjoy this, like doing the quality of like the top brands
That's
around the world.
that's the sample of assets that you could do, right?
This is the work that Valery did for other clients. So this is
Mhm.
our portfolio, let's say, with 3Ds and all the banners, all the animations, micro animations. Like we really adore to do some small icons and do micro animations inside the interface, like to make the interface look alive. Like this is where are we focused on, like the small tiny details that make the product pretty and connect all the dots. So
Mhm.
this is what I really wish for Dash, from my perspective, like as a designer. Like I want to see it pretty. I want to see that everything works in like one organism and it's everything from the Dash itself. So this is what we want to offer. Like, ah, crypto industry is evolving. Yeah, so we really need to look at others. Like I said before, the layer two tokens or whatever other shitcoins, they have better design and better branding than most of layer ones. So we really need to focus on being on the same page with the other top projects. Like we want to compete, not to be pointing fingers like, they are stuck in 2017. So yeah, the solution that we want to present, like about the logo refresh, is it's optional. Like the logo is something we understand that it's put everything, like we have it everywhere in all the other apps and stuff. So if we really want to come up with a different logo sign, it needs to be super bold. Like I really want to present some ideas and make this show on Dash Central, so people will just vote and see. Maybe people will vote, okay, we like this idea with the logo, or no, we don't want to change the logo, only a bit to color refresh and fonts. Like the fonts is something super important, like people leave it at the end, but fonts are something that we use to understand the product and see and diversify it from others, so when it's something like Montserrat and that we have right now is like the cheap rip off of Gotham Pro, that's a paid font. We look a bit clumsy in the eyes of people that can understand like the difference between fonts. They saw this Montserrat on 2 million other websites, so we are not having a branding. We just have something that we need something because we need this, and the font should be free because blah blah. No, why font should be free? Let's just get some budget for a good font and just buy it, full license for Dash, and it will be like the Dash font. And every time we post something, we use the Dash font that's multilingual and has the commercial license, and we're nice. We can use it in the apps and stuff, and not like, okay, what kind of fonts should we use for our apps? Like, we really need to make everything like check, 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 check. Then we have like a big bag of designs, brand colors, fonts updates, layout templates, like, and people will just start using its atom design, like one atom from here, one atom from here, and just create new apps, based on good guides. And if we will have good guides at the beginning, all the other products will just start looking good from the start because good foundation. And like why they should rebrand its logo, I think I already answered, but we have still some points, like modernize from a competitive edge, differentiate crowded market. How many icons we have with logos on CoinMarketCap? Like 10,000, and we had like this idea from one of the community member, I don't remember his nickname, but he said like, look, on CoinMarketCap you have GIF animations. We can make some GIF animations for Dash as well, to just differentiate, like be a bit different, like compete, like show, like people scroll and then boom, small animation. Oh, Dash, something new. Wow, click, boom, new website. Wow, new wallet. Wow, like this, the whole concept. Like, okay, we were building before, we have like a stack. Now we need to make the stack beautiful. like to align with Dash evolution and just evolve, appeal to a broader audience. Like I really don't want to focus like other are doing. Like we need only developers. So let's build all the products that look like a bit clumsy, but the developers they know how to hack Google, so they can open any app, or they can use terminal to update the app or to install something. No, not this kind of people. Like everything we are proposing right now is for this small step towards like the mass adoption. Like better ideas, better design, easier flow, easier like buy transfer, voila. Then we have a product that can grow, and enhance digital and social presence, like build trust. Like the redesign and the revamping, like overhaul of the website will bring only like good things from my perspective. And we will try to make the website load in 0.2 seconds. Like we will try to optimize and use only like SVGs, and there are some tactics and strategies that I don't want to like bombard right now, but we want to make this product super easily accessible from around like every single tablet, smartphone, on 3G, whatever. You click, you open, you already know where to click to download the wallet. We really want to focus on this stuff. And we want to make a show from this to work with the community. Like the DAO, it's not me, it's not my personal opinion and my personal taste in design, whatever. No, we really want to understand the whole pain of the community work, and every month we will just present more. And the only thing I want to ask from the community is just support and understanding that this is done because we want to make it better. Like better. Every time with every project that we build, we want to make Dash better, to stay relevant, accessible, greater adoption. That's the key why we are building this. So the result will be like improving the brand awareness, right? Like when we drop this rebranding, like Michael and some other guys, they actually told me this question. Yeah, but when we do the rebranding, people will start getting on the website, and then they will see the other projects that they are not so good. So why do we need people? Maybe it's not that bad that we will get attention from people. Maybe this is why we're doing like this, to get attention from people and like to get these comments like, guys, we are new people, we came to your website, download the wallet, and we don't like this. Like we get some feedback from new people, not the same one that boils in like the Discord community, but more people come, fresh ideas, fresh designers. Maybe we'll get more designers because more people, more attention, and just have a bigger team that will deliver even more designs for Dash. So yeah, this is basically what we want to do, like in 2-3 months, to just focus every month and push something. Like start with brand guidelines, then some static layouts, then some motion layouts, and some swag like t-shirts, hoodies, and stuff. Like really want to make a nice product. So thank you for your time.
Sorry, I was on mute. Can we back up one slide? I know that some people probably noticed a price here, which is what people probably think most of. But is this? Do you want to
this is the total price for the branding overhaul with all of this deliverable. So this is not about the website itself. It's like the branding presentation, because in our big journey of improving Dash, the first step that I want to focus is actually branding, because having a new branding, we will have new icons, new graphics, new stuff, and we will have like a huge base to actually make the redesign happen, So every time we build something with Valery, yeah, it's the first step. Branding, it's always the first step. And by the way, this price is just like how to say, it's a proposal to understand like something in between, like it's from 5 to 15. It all depends on what we decide to do. So this is like the pre-proposal phase.
Okay. Now, you mentioned a couple times in the presentation something about multiple proposals. Tell us a little bit what your process would be, because I know that some people are probably thinking like, why would we need a new logo? The one that we have, sometimes we're still trying to get partners to catch up to our quote new logo, and we see our old logo from like 7 years ago still in a lot of places. Um, so what would be your proposal process in terms of like, I also noticed that you mentioned that the logo change was optional, but
Mhm.
let's just assume that people didn't want the logo, or how would you assess what people want and what people don't want? Are you going to put in a series of governance proposals where it's just like one dash, give
Yeah,
us give us an idea of what the community wants? Does the community want us to even pursue this at all? Give us a vote for that. Give us a vote for whether or not you think we should change the logo. What kinds of governance proposals and what's the overall process that you plan to pursue here?
exactly. Like everything you said, like it's specifically the the idea that I have behind. Like it's governance proposals for one dash and just understanding the whole energy of the community. Like I'm making this logo not for myself, not for Valery, not for you, not for Michael, for the DAO. And we have this tool to get approves or disapproves from the DAO. So from the second I saw this mechanism working, I was like, okay, so it's cool. We can propose like three options, and the one that will be like voted on, we will pursue this path. So every month, every proposals that will be from other people, you will see a proposal from Black Mirror Designer, or Shenmik. We will see how we will organize. If I'm too dumb to organize from Black Mirror Designer, you will see Shenmik over there. So I never posted anything in proposal, so it will be something new for me as well. But the whole concept is to gradually showcase to the DAO what we can do, ask them what they actually feel they need it mostly, and focus our attention on that one. Branding is the first thing I personally want to emphasize the attention on, because this will bring a lot of attention from all the community. Every time something new appears, people discuss it. So it's a good information info povod. How do you say it? It's info. Yeah, just another reason to bombard everybody in Twitter and say Dash has a new logo, new logo, new logo, and we get people attention. Then they click and they see a new website. Then they click on download and they see a nice download page. They download an app, they see a new app. And I really want to work on every single step, not today, not tomorrow, but constantly. I just want to understand, okay, Dash really needs me. Dash really needs like my creative, talented partners that I have, and just constantly adding up some stuff, and every pixel will bring us closer to the moon. This is how I feel.
Okay. Now, when you say branding, is
Mhm.
there something besides a logo change that would be branding? Because I'll just be, I was there for our last logo debate, and
Mhm.
I'll just tell you, it was long and
Mhm.
it was not easy.
Mhm.
So it will be a little bit of an uphill battle to change the logo at this point. But what could, not saying that you shouldn't try to ask people about that, but what might be involved outside of a logo change that you could, help improve Dash's image, or is it like logo or nothing?
No. Logo is just, like I said, optional. So the overall will be branding. Like what's included inside branding? It's all the deliverables that you see right now, like brand guidelines plus files. It's like a huge PDF file that you have right now from 2017 when you made the redesign, the brand book. Same brand book that will include new colors, new fonts, new patterns, like small things that you can reuse in all your creatives. Like this is what's branding. Like branding is small clues, small patterns, small lines, small that connect everything together. So what we want to offer is like present different approaches. Like in this, every time we want to propose something, we will give ideas, like we can move left, we can move right, we can go black, we can go white, like, and always we'll have some possibilities for people to just say, okay, I don't like this one, I like this one, thumbs down, thumbs up. And based on this thumbs down, thumbs up, we will just understand, okay, we are shifting towards this, and just move together with the community towards, like, every decision is made together with the community. Like, I don't want to be like, no, I like this logo so much, I don't, whatever you say. No. Okay, community doesn't like this logo. Let's do a new one. Like this will be the approach. Like, I'm looking at the DAO as the client. And for me, it's so easy to work with clients and to understand their vision. And just I have really talented designers together, and like Valer and his team are so amazing. And I just find some paths that we can take, and like, okay, let's move towards this one and present, let's move to this, present this one to present. And in this flow, we will just get opinions from the DAO and move forward accordingly. Like, eventually, if we deliver something that the whole DAO doesn't like, then it's a red, and Dash Central, and we don't get money. So it's
anything except a new logo and brand guidelines. I see in deliverables layout templates and motion layout templates.
motion. Yes, exactly.
What is it exactly?
Motion design is some branding attributes that can be added inside, like, videos like this. For example, Ryan, every time you change the screen, you can insert a video that will be like the breaking, like with dash, and you like change the screen, and it's not only like, like this clumsy, but it will be with an amazing animation, like animated backgrounds in the video, dash connected, animated wallpapers, animated banners, like everything that's related motion design, like I showed you in the presentation, like all the coins that were, like, we can do a lot. Like, it all depends on what we need today. And I just understand we need today, like, fresh branding to just show a new path that we can all take as creatives and just move accordingly to the new path. So this is what's
okay. So what will be your first step toward trying to navigate the DAO and find out the will and the desires of the DAO members? Do you have an idea of what your first network proposal might be?
This is actually the pre-proposal. Like, actually, the first thing I will do, I will be constantly monitoring the comments on this video, and I will find their nickname and find in Discord, and I will talk to them. And if someone right now will write a comment and I will understand the nickname, like, let's just talk. Like, we are a DAO and we can talk. We can start a talk in Brainstorm, for example, and connect people in Discord in the Brainstorm chat and see where this will lead. Because we have a questionnaire from Valery that helps him a lot, so I'm basically the one that's gonna write down all the answers to his questions, and the community will help me get some answers, because I don't want to make something that only I will like. I want to make something that community will enjoy, and the next step will be, after getting like this first questionnaire and research from like all the people that are interested in helping me and helping us with Valery, is to actually sketch it. Like one of the next proposal will be some raw sketches with crayon, with pencil, and with some raw ideas, and this is like the deliverables. The first deliverables are ideas, presenting these ideas with some text. Maybe we can make another video call and I can present a new presentation. Then we can attach the images to like 3 different proposals, and people will say, okay, we like these ideas, these drawings, or we don't like anyone, just go another month and work more, maybe this will be the case. But
yeah, I would suggest trying to open up a small poll on Discord and just getting a temperature of the whole space about, should we pursue this this direction, or should we keep working under Mikhail and just doing design work for his projects. What kind of vision do people in the Discord want? And at that point, then maybe move on to the making a governance proposal so that all the MNOs can check that out if that seems warranted from the Discord poll. So that's kind of what I would suggest. But we're gonna probably keep the show a little on the shorter side today. But what else did you want to mention about this proposal, this idea, before we shut off the show tonight?
I think I spoke even more than needed. Like if someone actually watched it till the end, like big thanks, and let's talk in Discord. Everyone that has ideas, everyone that is like, wow, this is cool, just write it in Discord, just ping me, no matter like one time or 100 times, doesn't matter. Ping me. I'm there. Dash. So let's do.
I have some final notes, some comments on this. Generally, I think that's a pretty good idea to have some common stuff on design that will allow developers to make better apps, better websites. Even not developers, it will also help other people, like maybe Joel to make some tweets, maybe for some other people to make presentations. So it's not strictly only for developers. And it's a very good thing to start thinking of. As a downside, that might require some resources to implement that in applications. So, for example, if we would like to redesign some other our current applications, so yeah, that's the road with some cons and pros. So, but generally, I think it's a good idea to have discussion on. So, yeah, and we'll try to reach out to the community with such question and connect with as many necessary people as we could. Like with community, we already have connected with some people in Dash core group. So yeah.
Okay, well, thanks guys for coming on. It's great to meet you, Simone. I always like matching faces with Discord handles because I think the more real people we have in this community, the better. And so thanks for coming on the show. I look forward to your comments and the discussion in Discord, and we'll see everybody there. And feel free to post a comment in the comment section on the YouTube. We'll also take a look at that as well. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you next week.
See you.
Sit down.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.